Hello, Cherie Hansen here. I would kindly invite you to subscribe to my YouTube videos, which are sort of an ongoing recording of the things I'm learning or sharing or not learning, failing at. just give you an example of the good, the bad, and the clumsy. I do have Thursday nights at 7 o'clock live stream on Facebook, a breath for embodiment, grounding practice that allows us to reset and to get calmed down for the rapidly unfolding future. And I want to talk today about how many of us had a pattern of life, and it was predictable and it was navigable. We thought everything was okay as long as we were, working hard, just going out, doing a good job for somebody that had hired us and buying stuff. So we were signaling to other people that we were of value, that purse, the pair of shoes, the car, all the stuff that is a status signal that acts as a membership card into a particular strata of society, a particular rung on the ladder. And then when COVID hit, it was as if the world had all human life vacuumed up. It was like an H-bomb. I remember going out on the streets and I would see no one. And what I couldn't understand is, where the heck did the animals go? I used to see cats wandering around and dogs in their yards, and it just seemed they were all vacuumed up into some vortex, and we were left in this denuded surface of our urban landscapes. And after the first protective reflex went past, we settled in and got used to it. We settled in and, the devastation like a dam breaking and sweeping us away didn't happen. So now we're going, well, maybe it's okay. It's very interesting that when I watch myself going through all of this, I'm so impressed with how primitive and childlike my mind is. I can tell myself I have an intellect and I have perspective and I know about cultural history. But when it comes right down to it, no, I'm looking out my door and I am in a constant what the hell state of mind as I watched all summer house parties, people meeting without masks, holding giant celebrations, people coming and going from other provinces, other countries. And what happened to me personally was it really brought home the message that I had to abide by my own rules, my own reading of reality. And there was no help out there. Nobody's going to come along and validate my intuition that this is going to be really horrible and take out vast number of lives and leave people with long-term damage because they just didn't believe it. So this brought me to a place where I had to let go of having people around me mirror back to me the reality that I believed in. There's no place for that anymore. With the variants of the variant, what we're finding is that the UK variant has shifted and the new one is even more dangerous. But people are tired So I liken it to, let's say you're in a place that it's got really, really bad weather for a long time. So you get tired of it. So you just put on your bikini and you go out and lay on the beach in the snow, putting on sunscreen because you're just tired of that reality. So I'm going to ignore it. And it is that absurd how we react to things, that it's not about the reality of the world. It's about my inner construction of the reality. And so where we are right now is we're in a place where we don't know what's going to happen next. We're alarmed because we had so many decades of, you just do what you always did and you will get the results of what you always had. And I am a cancer survivor. I have to tell you how much this strikes me as the frame of mind I had when I had cancer. I would wake up every morning and for a minute I would be in the old reality. I would be in the, oh, you're healthy. Yeah, you're working hard, but whatever. To the realization that I had cancer. Now I'm up against this new reality. And it was very interesting to watch how I would resist it. Every morning when I woke up, I would resist it. I would go, this can't be true. And I think this is very much like what I'm experiencing other people going through with the COVID situation. It can't be true. This is not normal. This is not the life I've been conditioned to live. And I think it's kind of like, we paid for a ticket to go in the horse and buggy to visit Aunt Mabel, and we end up sitting in a bullet train. It's just like, oh my God, it's so fast. Everything's so fast. The reality is shifting so rapidly. You have to wear a mask. No, don't wear a mask. A mask will kill you. If you don't have a mask, you'll die. You're not supposed to go out. Yes, you're supposed to go out. Kids can't all get together in a school. Yes, they can all get together in a school. And so we are in this whirlwind kaleidoscope of constantly shifting realities. It is very, very challenging. And what we need to come to is we need to come to a sense of not trying to hold on to, like this, some sense of reality that we were committed to last week. Never before in my life have I been in a position where learning how to hold space, learning how to stay calm, learning how to let go of what authority is telling us or what our conspiracy friends are telling us, and just stay in a place of groundedness and be balanced. Never before have I experienced that being balanced is the answer for me. What's going to happen today? Don't know. And as soon as my mind goes into the future, it's just like a crab. It just like scuttles into the future. It goes like, okay, let's make plans. Let's think about the future. Let's get there. And I sit and laugh at myself because I go, the future hasn't formed yet. There is no future as there was in our repetitive, hypnosis-induced past. The future is reforming every hour as people's behavior shifts what is going to happen next. So how do we survive this? If you expected to be in a clip-clop horse-drawn carriage and you're in now, you're in bullet train, the best possible thing you can do is relax your body. Make sure you're breathing and just allow whatever is happening to happen. And what that does is it keeps us in an intuitive state where we can feel inside ourselves the action that will serve us best. And now we are in a place where we're asked to drop normal, drop the old patterns, but we don't know what the new patterns are yet. So just stay balanced, surrender, let go of control, and look around for little pretty things. This is the antidote. Little pretty things. Pretty rocks, or the bird sitting on my yard, or my neighbor's cat, Jojo, that I love, and comes over and just stares at me through the window. And that is now. So let's find the little pretty things in now. Use breath work, get balanced, and give up the idea that we can know what is coming next, because we have millions of people out there in the world that are changing what the future will be with their behavior this very hour. Okay? So, stay balanced, look for little pretty things, and make sure that you are living in a way that protects others' lives, because that's something we know for sure we can do. Thank you.